Hello students, today we are going to discuss the chemical properties of metals. So in order to study the chemical properties of metals, we will collect the samples of metals like aluminium, copper, iron, lead, magnesium, zinc and sodium. So the first property we are going to study is we will see what happens when metals are burnt in air. Air में क्या होता है देखो basically air contains oxygen. Okay, so metal plus oxygen we are going to study, right? ये आपने पहले भी एक एक्टिविटी में पढ़ा था कि magnesium burns in air with a dazzling white flame. Okay, तो हम ये देखना चाहेंगे क्या ये बिहेवियर सभी metals का है या particularly magnesium का है, right? So आपने जो samples लिए हैं, you have to hold the samples taken above with a pair of tongs. Okay, try burning over a flame, and you have to repeat the same process with all the metal samples. You have to collect the product if any product is formed. Let the products and the metal surface cool down. Okay, so we need to check which metals burn easily, what flame color we observe when the metal is burnt, how the metal surface appears after burning. Okay, and then we can arrange these metals in the decreasing order of their reactivity towards oxygen. Okay, and we will also check if the products are soluble in water. So all these observations we are going to take. See, basically what happens, almost all metals combine with oxygen to form metal oxides. Okay, so metal plus oxygen will give you metal oxide. So when copper is heated in air, it combines with oxygen to form copper oxide or black oxide. Okay, reaction is Cu plus O2 gives CuO. And this is balanced now. Aluminium forms aluminium oxide. So Al plus O2 gives Al2O3 and you can balance it. Correct? So in chapter 2 we learned how copper oxide reacts with hydrochloric acid. Okay, so metal oxides we learned they are basic in nature. ठीक है, metal oxide basic है और वो एक acid के साथ कैसे react करेगा? What do you expect? So we know acids and bases react to form salts and water. Okay, so this way this reaction is going to take place. Okay, so Al2O3 plus HCl is going to give you AlCl3 plus H2O. This is a salt. Okay, so metal oxides which react with both acids as well as bases to produce salts and water, they are called amphoteric oxides. All right, because see, aluminium oxide, zinc oxide, these are some exceptions which show acidic as well as basic behavior. तो ये बेस के साथ भी रिएक्ट करेगा सॉल्ट एंड वाटर देने के लिए और एसिड के साथ भी. So you can see Al2O3 reacts with NaOH to give NaAlO2 plus H2, right? Now, most metal oxides are insoluble in water, but some of these dissolve in water to give alkalis. Because in general metal oxides हमारे basic थे, तो water में dissolve होती है कि हमें क्या देंगे? Alkalis. Alright. So sodium oxide and potassium oxide are such examples. You can dissolve in water, you get NaOH. From K2O you get KOH. See, all the metals will not react with oxygen at the same rate. अलग-अलग reactivity होगी सभी metals की. Potassium and sodium are so fast, they will catch fire, okay, even if they are kept in open. So to protect them and to prevent accidental fires, they are kept immersed in kerosene oil. Kerosene oil की layer जो बन जाती है, वो oxygen के contact में आने से stop करती है. Okay, this is a very good reasoning question. And at ordinary temperature, surfaces of metals like magnesium, aluminium, zinc, lead, they are covered with a thin layer of oxide. क्योंकि वो atmospheric oxygen के साथ react करके oxide layer form कर लेते हैं अपने ऊपर. Okay. The protective oxide layer prevents the metal from further oxidation. तो वो एक layer एक protection की तरह act करती है. Okay. Iron does not burn on heating, but iron filings burn vigorously when sprinkled in the flame of a burner. Okay. Copper does not burn, but the hot metal is coated with a black colored layer of copper oxide. And silver and gold will not react with oxygen even at high temperatures. So sabhi metals ki reactivity, it's different. So next comes the concept of anodizing. It is the process of forming a thick oxide layer of aluminium. Okay. Aluminium develops a thin oxide layer when exposed to air. ठीक है. Aluminium oxide coating जो है, it will make it resistant to further corrosion. Okay. Resistance can be improved by making the oxide layer even more thicker. तो आप anodizing करते हो, a clean aluminium article is made the anode and is electrolyzed with dilute sulfuric acid. तो ऑक्सीजन गैस इवॉल्व होती है एनोड पे which reacts with aluminium to give a thick protective oxide layer. This oxide layer can be dyed easily to give aluminium articles an attractive finish, right? So we observe that sodium is the most reactive of the samples of metals we have taken. Reaction of magnesium is less vigorous. implying that it is not as reactive as sodium. But burning in oxygen does not help us decide about the reactivity of zinc, iron, copper, or lead. Okay, so we will do more reactions and means arrive at a conclusion about the order of reactivity of these metals. Thank you so much for watching the lecture. If you have any doubts, you can post it in the comment section, and do subscribe the channel to get regular updates on lecture uploads.